lot of
Fair.
really important
All
information on it.
right, we're recording. Let's go. Welcome back to a series of trials.
Yeah. You're sorry.
Oh, dang it. The browser reset and none of it saved.
Damn. All right, you guys ready?
Fine.
Does anyone want to
Yeah.
give a recap?
Actually, you know what? No.
No, you
I
have
can.
to. It's your turn. Damn it.
Okay. I do
No,
this
it's my
based off.
turn forever.
I do this based off of a DM that I used to have that. Um, I think he thought it would be fun to let the party say their point of view of the campaign.
Yeah, it would be if I remembered.
If I was good
You
at
left at the end
brain.
there, I think, or someone did.
I think I
Um,
remember what happened, but I don't want to miss anything.
okay, so no one wants to give
Again,
the.
I said I can.
Oh, you can. Okay, go ahead.
Don't you take this away from me. Sorry. So last time we had finished setting up traps for the false Hydra. And then we had the big fight scene with it. It got caught in some traps. We did some damage. I think that its health was nerfed because we should not have killed it.
The reason
Period.
the reason why
we
you were able to, I was not intending on you guys actually winning that fight. Um,
uh,
but the traps are what helped seal the deal, and Gambit having shot at it prior to it coming and weakening it a lot.
right.
So
I feel like it was nerfed heavy because like
it
period we
was
should
the
have
nerf.
died.
It was the
We-
nerfed version. Like it was
forehead,
a
yeah. That's
yeah
six head.
yeah, it was the four head one instead of the six head one.
I see. I see.
Because I didn't think you guys would be able to handle like a second with the six head one.
So we fought it. We did our fight scene. We blah blah blah, and then ended up killing it. I killed it by telling it that it was an idiot because it tripped. Um,
Emotional damage.
and yeah, um, and then we were thanked by people. And then we had a nice burial for all of the people who were lost, except mysteriously, the bones of the people that were in the picture with us could not have been found. The helmet of Void was found, but none of their bones were found.
Well,
Um,
you did find the one of the Purple Knight.
we found the bones of the Purple Knight.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. Good to know. I was not aware of that one. So we asked them if they do end up finding it somewhere in the nearby area or I asked them to please send me a letter.
I remember
Um,
ending at the burials, and I think that's where we ended, but I thought there was more that I'm not
well,
remembering.
yeah,
There
and
was
then
more.
we were approached by Advik,
Yes.
Advik Time Chester. We were approached by him, which we know a little bit about him just innately, I guess, because he was a very influential person. Uh, and so we know a little bit about him. He brought us to sort of his little safe haven for people who were, just
Oh,
need
right, we got to
it.
the town.
We were there. There's like a tree with, I think, the number 9 carved into it, right? Um, there's like a chief that I don't think we talked to yet. Uh, and a couple of other things is just sort of a little settlement kind of area. Not a lot of like houses, but just kind of a little thing. And according to Advic, there's like some kind of protective barrier over the place we're in. I think if am I remembering that correctly?
Yes. So you guys have a blessing on you that allows you past the barrier. Only other people allowed past the
Right.
barrier are members of that race.
And I double checked that I double checked myself to see, what was affecting me, and I found out that there was no like curse or anything, no special things, just good old key card. I guess is what we would call it.
Yep.
And then I think that's where we ended up.
Oh, and also, our dear goblin friend got a magical
Blue
item.
set. A magical
yes.
item.
Yeah,
the-
didn't you buy something from the dude?
no,
I bought
the guy.
Thieves' tools.
You got your party was gifted.
Oh
The
yes.
cloak of the.
Oh
False
yeah, the
Hydra.
cloak. Oh yeah.
And
I
then
remember now.
I got thieves' tools too, but
yep. So
Oh,
yeah,
and
the
I-
false Hydra thing.
that
I
will
also
level
picked
up
up
with
all
him.
the
Right now,
belong.
it gives him a +5 in stealth.
What? I get +5
Wow.
in stealth.
That's insane.
And it gets better as he levels up.
That's crazy.
That's right. Gigady's gonna be cracked now.
Yep.
He's
He's gonna be
just
like, watch this. Hides from the gods.
we can't watch it, unfortunately.
And then I am going to say something to Gambit real quick, so that it is not said that I am retconning this.
Oh yeah, because I kind of know stuff.
Well, no,
Just a little
it's because you're the person who it doesn't matter if you know, and I also don't want the viewers to know.
Oh, fair.
So forever like, did you just make this up? Gambit can be like, no,
Yeah.
I saw it with my own eyes.
Yes.
Yeah, 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 we were.
Explain to me why. Oh, never mind. I'm retarded.
Hey, don't use that word on my stream.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right.
No Xbox words here. Any word that your brother would say, like within 2 seconds of meeting someone, don't say it.
That's like half my vocabulary. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, YouTube. I
And
love
then,
all people. That's really good, Gambit. That's a really good analogy.
I would have just said no slurs. Because we can still say
They're the
shit.
same. Yeah,
Yeah,
well, they're the
so
same thing.
also,
You
I
see.
wanted to bring this
those
up.
are equivalent statements.
Swearing is allowed, just don't be excessive with it. Like,
Yeah, especially
Good
like
good
right. Okay, so
carry on.
I know about this because I watch a lot of YouTube. For the first like 3 to 5 minutes, don't say fuck. And throughout the entire thing, try not to say it repeatedly because apparently YouTube's been like extra sensitive about people saying the F word over and over. So just don't say it like more than like twice within the same like minute. You know?
Yeah. And then another thing, like a good example is how Blake talks. If he rejoins, I will be talking with him about stop swearing so much.
You mean a bad example?
Yeah, he's a bad example.
He's a bad example.
He's a good example of what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, what not to do.
Yeah, but But another thing I wanted to do is now that we've all had your individual reactions to the painting, we can now have a group discussion about it.
Oh hell yeah. I need to pull it up again.
Beast trigger.
So it is sent to each of you, and then after we are done discussing that, we will get into the game.
Are you recording?
Yes, I am recording.
Hi, YouTube.
Why did you send me an 8-hour video, Gambit?
10 hours actually. Okay.
You said it's 8 hours in the
No,
message.
no.
Can I tell you guys something?
There's Who's Lila, who's 8 hours long. This one's 10 hours. I might have been tired because they're by the same person, but this one's 10 hours.
I'd rather just play the game.
Oh, I did send you this one. This one is the Who's Lila.
You guys just want
You're
to
lucky.
play?
I didn't-
right,
You're
so
lucky.
it's
You're
cool.
lucky I didn't send you the 10-hour one that he
Okay.
just came up with.
I got the painting up.
Also, no. Watch the video even if it's segments. It's really
I just
good.
thought you guys would want to discuss like some things that you found interesting about it. But if not, we can
I-
continue.
Literally every 10 seconds, I forget that Tarek is not normal human size.
Yeah.
Oh, we're reacting. Sorry, I've been.
Oh shit.
It's just constantly that
Where's
I
the-
forget
where-
it.
Did you put it in the Discord?
No, I sent it to you
To me?
a bit ago, like when I first recorded with you.
Oh yeah. I think I really like how I really love how what's his name? Raid? I really love how Raid is a good 6 feet away from me.
Void.
Void.
Yeah, Void. I really love how Void is a good 6 feet away from me. And
Mr. Shadow Legends himself.
Mr. Raid. Wait, no, we can't do that. No. Come on. Let me say it. I'll say not sponsored. I promise. Raid Shadow Legend. Okay. Not sponsored.
Continue.
I love how magnificent my stash is.
Oh, isn't it?
Oh, yeah,
not
yeah.
it glorious? I thought, you know,
See, I
You know-
redesigned him. Yeah,
Gambit.
yeah.
My guy was supposed to have a mustache, but I forgot to add that in the description. And like for the AI art that I did originally for him, and for like in character. But I think honestly,
We'll just Photoshop Tarek's mustache onto him.
oh, that'd be wild. No, but it wouldn't work now because everyone, yeah, it wouldn't work now.
There is one. It's not a minor detail. It is a major detail that's missing, and that's why I'm not gonna make the person redraw it. But Juno just like always has a crossbow strapped to his arm, just period. Just is always there. But it doesn't really matter, so I don't care that much. But
Left-handed.
All right.
what?
Is he right or left-handed?
He casts magic with his left, but his crossbow's on his right.
Drawing a crossbow on the right arm wouldn't actually be that hard. Just a little boop.
All right. Are you
Is that like a
guys
straight
ready
arm?
to begin?
I guess so.
Yes.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. We shall begin the game.
Gavin's still playing.
No
chess.
way.
I am not still playing. Am I really?
He's
All right.
still in the activity.
So you guys are currently in. You guys wake up from a good rest in Advic's home. Yippee! Yippee! Feel free to look around the town. Also, I was unable to find the map, but just go off of my description from the other day.
The one that
Dog, my brain works at 5 it's 5 megabits per second. So you gotta
Okay, so
yeah, the one that one of us didn't get.
the map is so basically the area that you're in, it's like in the middle of the forest, and it's got a like kind of it's like an open field with a small little river going through it, and there's also a tree kind of near the back.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That has the number 9 carved into it.
That's the question I was meaning to ask you is where are the bodies of water? Because that's the main thing missing from the map. And I keep forgetting to ask you that question.
Oh, the main map. I'll
we'll do it later. Just like
Yeah.
draw blue lines in like
Yeah.
MS Paint or something.
Um,
Make them look good.
there's also a it's basically got like a big community going on. Well, no, a small community going on. They don't have shops or anything, just gardens, and um, there's only one house. The rest of the people, it looks like, sleep in a kind of
Communal
hammock, kind of like a hammock area made from leaves in the trees. And then the only like building around there is the chief's hut where the chief and his family live. And then there's a at the like back left area there's a um, little passage to a hot spring. On the back right there's a secret passage to Advic's house, which is where you guys are right now. And then kind of the middle right, there's a blocked off passage. So that is the current area.
Mhm. I see.
Yep. So feel free to look around. Right now you are in Advic's house.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, I feel like I'm always the one who's like, all right, let's go this way. I wanted to give other
Can
people a chance.
can I hear the two things before the closed off thing again? Because I just want to make sure I heard right.
There's a hot spring and Advic's house.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the tree
Okay.
by myself if you guys want to follow me, I guess.
Yeah, I'll come with.
So Tarek's interested in history. This looks important.
I'm gonna walk out the door and then go left.
I tried to make a religion check on the tree before, and I got a nat 1.
Yeah.
So,
All right. So we'll go with Gambit. He arrives to the tree, and he sees a young elf, kind of a teenager.
Mm.
Actually, no, he'd be an adult by now. I just realized that he'd be in like his probably 30s. Wow.
Teenager 30-year-old.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
He still looks young because he's an elf, but
Fuckers.
he's kind of like
Didn't we just talk about this?
he's kind of got blonde hair that's a bit messy, and his eyes are black with red pupils, and there's like a constant small stream of blood coming out of them.
How am I sure it's not like cherry jello? Yep.
Okay.
All right.
You do. He also has kind of like chains hooked to his wrists.
What's he doing right now? Like he's by the tree, right?
Yeah, he's kind of like paying his respects to the tree.
I guess instead of making a religion or history check, I'll just ask him about the tree. So I'm gonna walk up to him. I'm gonna wait till it looks like he's done,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna like clear my throat, like, sorry, just, I just arrived. I've been kind of out of the loop of everything that's been happening here. This tree looks important. Could you perhaps tell me why it's important, if it
Sure.
is at all? I'm not
Have you
misjudging.
ever read the book called The Tree?
Probably in my studies before. I don't
Once upon a time.
recall enjoying it.
That was the book that Noah read last session. Right?
Is this a real world canon book?
Yeah, like it's in the. Oh, you mean in real life or in the campaign?
In real life?
No.
Is it in the library?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go read it real quick.
Or are you talking about in the Minecraft library?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go read it real quick. Continue. Sorry.
It's also
Why
in
do I have
here,
a piece
back
of
there.
red stained glass?
I don't know.
Oh, I picked.
So this tree is to pay. Um, this is kind of the tree that it all happened at. So this is where the story comes from.
Refresh my memory. This is out of character. I know, or in character. Sorry, out of character. I know, but refresh my memory. What was the general trend or story behind the tree? I have read a lot of books since then. It
Um,
was not in my main area of study.
Two lovers. One had great power, um, involved and helped share it with the world, and people got
A bit
greedy
here.
and decided to um, use it for them. Decided to kill him and take his power for themselves. Um, his lover was able to get a piece of his power so that the greedy people couldn't, which was the power which she became the goddess of the moon. Um, later, 9 children were born about 18 years ago, and they are the guardians of the different powers: the sun, the moon, the earth, the. Uh, 1 second, let me actually pull up the exact one so that I don't mess it up. Because this is important lore. Don't want to mess that up. The sun, the moon, fire, water, wood, gold, and uh, the earth, and balance and blood.
I see.
The rest of the ninth child, the guardian of blood, um, they don't know what happened to him. Um, they never really found him.
I see.
And then
Uh,
and then the guardian of balance is here in the village with us. The guardian of fire, he kind of like whispers in your ear, locked up, and the rest of them are spread across the world in their own respective temples.
I see. Another question. I saw you paying what I might call homage right now, but what are the, is that customary? Is there any general customs
To pay
surrounding the
respect to
tree?
it, uh,
Yeah,
yeah, it's meant to be a good omen.
I see. Are there any practices specifically that you would recommend for someone who wanted to, or
Most intense one I've seen is someone bring each of an item of each of the elements as a tribute to the tree. Um, but most of the time we just bow in respect.
I see.
Lots of people also bring berries, since blueberries were um, the man and the lover's favorite snack.
And I'm assuming we were paying respect to the man when we
Uh,
bow.
yes.
Okay. Information saved for later. Why do I have a book?
Gavin gave that to you.
This book's better.
Anyways, what were you doing, Gavin?
Me? Oh, I went left.
Immediately after leaving,
After leaving, I went left.
So you went to the hot spring.
Yep. Yep.
Cool.
Cool.
Noah, what did you do?
I was standing right next to Tarek the whole time
Oh,
that he
okay.
was having that conversation. I was about to say something, and then I decided not to.
Ah. I
I
guess. Go on.
So I wanted to ask the guy. So it's not a shrine for a god of any kind. It's just sort of a tribute to this important person.
Yes.
Is that what I'm gathering from this?
Yep. The gods killed him to get their power.
I see. Um, then I suppose I will pay tribute as well.
All right.
oh yeah, Tarek was about to do that.
Okay, so you
So
guys are paying tribute to the tree. Meanwhile, our good goblin old friend Giggity is chilling at the hot springs with elves.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah, it's an
Elaborate.
it's an elven hot spring.
Elaborate.
You're at the hot
What
spring
type?
with elves.
Two elves chilling in a hot tub.
High elves. That's kind of the closest to them. They're called spiritual elves. They're a homebrewed species of elves,
Okay.
but probably best I could give is like a mixture of high elves and forest elves, wood elves.
Wood elves.
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
Um, but yeah, so you're chilling in a hot spring with elves.
Okay. Dope.
Dope. Okay, so he's not doing anything other than chilling, I guess. So
Indeed.
back to the tributes. You guys pay your respects, and do you do anything else?
Uh, no, I can't think of anything that I might do. So
Right. You guys do see Advic near the entrance, kind of like going over something with the chief. They kind of have like
yeah,
a
I'm gonna go over there actually.
they
I have
have
a
like
question for him.
they have a makeshift table set up by just using a log, and are looking over a map of the northern continent.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over there.
All right. Noah, do you follow?
yeah, I don't have much else to do. So
All right. So you guys go over to the chief and Advic. So
Hello.
seems like they're
Am I
discussing
interrupting
something.
something?
All right. Oh,
Sorry.
not at all, dear boy. How may I help you?
Um,
This is Advic
you know
speaking, by
our
the way.
you I know you are aware of our current condition, right? We escaped from the trials.
Yes, I am very aware.
Unfortunately, I seem to have left a very important possession behind. You won't happen to know of any way to get that back, would you?
You could send someone to try sneaking into your old room,
It
and
is
seeing if they can find
very
it.
important.
What is it that you are looking for?
It's an egg. It should be in the fireplace. It's large. Um, I could probably hold it if I put my arm straight out at shoulder width. I'd say that's about how wide it is.
All right. I will try sending message to one of our spies.
Thank you. That would be very much appreciated.
Child.
Oh,
Hmm?
and well, we're not sure if she'll still be there, but there is there's a child there as well. Although I think I thought out of character, did Giggity force her to leave? No.
Oh,
No, we've always said she can do whatever she wants.
Kid,
But
right?
you know, uh, telling her where we are, I'd be fine with. If she wants to come with us, she can. But you
I
know,
just need a description of her because I don't know if they know her name, right? It's Kipta though, right?
Yeah.
let's give it.
give it a-
She is.
There is art of her in the NPCs.
Let's
I
go
think.
find it.
she's about 9 years old, ish. I think. Red
It's
hair, I
in
believe.
general. I drew a pretty crappy picture of her, but that's basically what she
Yeah,
looks like.
yeah, her name's Kivita. Um, if those don't help you at all, but if she's still there, at least telling her where we are would be very much appreciated as well.
Ivda.
Yeah,
Oh, you guys interacted with her.
you know
Very-
her.
Yes, she's the daughter of um, a elder god, the nephew of Cthulhu.
Wow, it's really
No?
interesting. Just kidding.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Did I-
her
Of who,
father
what now?
is her father
What
is
is the-
the kind of elder god of deals.
What is a Cthulhu?
It is this beast that there's some books in my library about it. Best for you to research.
Sorry,
on your own.
I'm still stuck on Elder God. Are we just gonna move past that?
I don't know what that is either.
You
Yeah,
know our
neither.
gods. Those are like mortals to these.
And she's their daughter?
She's the daughter of one of them. Yes.
Does that make her one?
She
Yeah.
would be like the equivalent of a demigod.
Okay. Does she know this?
Oh yes, she likes toying with people.
Cool.
Cool.
It's-
cool.
I bought
Cool.
I bought a demigod.
Remember, this is communism. We.
That's an insane thought to have.
Yeah.
But okay.
Her powers currently are pretty weak compared to how they will be as when she becomes an adult. So, most she can do is cause earthquakes and rip flesh from beings.
Oh, the most she can do.
Yeah.
That's the upper end we're looking at.
Yep.
When she becomes an adult, she'll probably be at about the level power of the what we would call gods. She, due to only being a demi elder god, she wouldn't reach the power scale of her father.
Fun.
A semi demi hemi semi elder god.
This is a lot of information to take in.
Yeah.
Cool.
We will check
Wait,
if she's
so she
there.
can't.
What?
I mean, out of character, so she like totally can rip the skin off of anyone she seems fit.
Yep.
Yep. Cool.
That's
Probably a good example. Spoilers ahead for Deadpool and Wolverine. Have you all seen it?
I have.
Everyone here has seen it?
Mhm.
Viewers, make sure to skip like a minute ahead or half a minute. Imagine that scene that the main antagonist rips the skin off of Johnny.
Yep.
Kind of like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
She can do
Cool. So
Johnny Sins. Sorry.
Who?
that. All right.
What is Human Torch's last name? What?
Johnny Storm.
Johnny Storm. That's right. Oh, because Susan Storm. Yeah.
Yep.
Duh.
They're siblings.
It's like, I don't know.
I know. Because I'm a nerd.
Oh,
Call me
you're a
Mr.
nerd.
Fantastic. You're my Wonder Woman. Call me Mr. Fantastic. Those are two
Anyways,
different.
is there anything
I
else
just
you would like to know? Any more requests?
Yeah, in your library, it seems very expensive.
Yes, it has
Ah.
every book.
Ever?
Written by mortal.
ooh, go read Great Gatsby.
That's a lot of books.
Yes, we do not have like one-off books though.
You know, The Great Gatsby just entered the public domain.
So
We could
every
literally
book
just
ever
read it.
published.
We'll just have an entire episode of you reading The Great Gatsby.
So
It
you
is-
have
I'm
every book
down.
that has ever been
I
published.
freaking love that book. That's like the only book that I will like read consistently and never get sick of.
I
I
might
did like
have an episode of one of you guys just reading that out loud.
I will gladly
That is-
just read The Great Gatsby. out
Yeah,
loud.
I would honestly story time with that would be amazing.
Guys, I have big news for you.
What?
You know what?
What?
Is this in
You know what?
character or out? Of
Out of
character?
character.
What's your
What's
big
the big
news?
news?
They said something about story time. Come on, you know. Only Ash knows.
Is it your book
Oh.
club? Your speech?
Yeah. In my book club, we do it in Minecraft sometimes. I can do it in Discord.
Yeah, we need to
Oh, yeah.
do that again sometime.
Well, we are so close to finishing one of the books, but Alice
Can
has
your
been on-
next book? Can your next book be Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy? Because I've already read it.
We're going through the All the Wrong Questions by Lemony Snicket right now.
I have no idea what that is.
A
Um,
series of
so this
unfortunate
library-
events.
This library
Not
has
bad.
books. Has all the books.
Basically, it takes place before a series of unfortunate events.
Yeah, I like the books. They're good. Anyway, so it has all the published books, yes?
Yes.
Okay. There might be a few that I'm missing from my collection just because they were pretty rare.
All right.
How are your books sorted? What system?
Alphabetically
By author, subject.
by author.
Okay.
And they are also categorized into some topics by shelves.
So the Dewey Decimal System is what we're talking about.
Yeah. Well, I was about to ask, like, so that I don't know if it's called the Dewey Decimal System in this world or not.
We've reinvented
The
the Dewey
decimal
Decimal
Dewey system.
The
The Huey Decimal System.
the Don't Decimal.
All right.
The Dunati Decimal System.
You notice that on their map they've kind of got
The
a-
Dewinty.
they're kind of like circling around a building that's downstream of the nearby river.
In my younger and more vulnerable years, my father gave me some advice.
I'll point just vaguely to it and go, is this like a battle strategies map or like what is this?
We've gotten reports of some strange occurrences in that building. People
Ah.
are saying that it seems to be haunted. Main issue with that is it's very close to a sacred area.
I was gonna say I can think of a couple main issues something being haunted.
Yeah. It is currently near the resting area of the Shadow. Wait, no, the Emerald Shadow. Um, where their entire race was wiped out, except for one.
If I may cut in for a second, at this
Okay.
point, I'd like to get out of the hot spring and start heading towards or back towards Tarek and Juno. I'm done looking at men.
Okay.
Okay,
You're-
continue,
You're
everyone.
done looking at Elf Senshi.
Yeah.
I was chilling in the hot springs.
You know that the same guy made a sequel to that during 2020.
Yeah, I saw it.
Um. Anyways, so so that is a pretty sacred area, and it seems like there's a ghost haunting the building near it. So we're kind of wanting to deal with that.
Okay.
We're planning on paying whoever is willing to do it handsomely.
I will gladly check that out. Sounds fun. Sounds like it's gonna be nice and spiritually refreshing. Um, just a nice little time.
Nice little time.
So I'll gladly go do that if you guys need.
All right, we will prepare a boat for you. Is the rest of your party going?
I have no idea. You'd have to ask them.
I'll go.
But they're their own people.
Sir Goblin
I'll-
Fellow. So Gideon,
It's like wearing a bath towel.
Yeah, Giggity's just now arriving, wearing like a big leaf.
Just the image of a goblin walking in with just a bath towel and nothing else, with like his hands on his hips, like, what's going on, guys?
So, get any new fun information? What would you guys learn? And obviously, we don't have to go through everything because I heard everything. But
Yeah.
wow.
Does he also accept to join them, or are you wanting to leave the campaign and do a separate one of your adventures?
Just-
I cut out. I will be joining them.
he's like, I'll just sit this one out, actually.
No, I'll join. I'll come with, I guess. Spoopy spirit and whatnot.
Spoopy spirit. All right.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
All right. So they start preparing you a little boat, and
A little boat.
you
Is it
do.
supposed to be a? Is it supposed to be a mid joke? Is it because we're small?
It's
I'm normal.
also because you're not wanting to be noticed because you guys are currently being hunted.
I'm average height.
I'm average.
Who's there helping get the boat ready?
I've got some boat experience. I'll under my sleeve. I'll be there helping with it.
And then you hear a commotion in the distance. You hear what kind of sounds like horses.
Hmm.
It's.
Make-
Oh wait.
Make a perception check.
Hell yeah.
Perception.
That's an
I'm also-
11.
An 11.
Oh, guys, this is the first time I get to roll my new die. I'm so excited. Are we ready? This is the first roll of the official
That's
new
a
die.
10.
10.
And this is perception check, you said?
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
and with advantage
Okay.
Oh, okay.
because you
All of us?
guys hear the horses. So
9. So 11.
I rolled an 18 minus 1, so 17.
Yo, it's a 21.
all right. So you all notice it.
You all.
Even me.
Y'all notice it. You see horses going by. It's kind of like a search party, and
May I also make a wisdom check to make a funny joke?
sure.
Okay, cool. Give me a second.
I have to make a
And-
wisdom check. That'd be funny.
Wait, hold on.
Do you? Have I
No.
been cheating?
That's a 2.
Okay, you just kind of say the most like cringed joke ever, and like everyone is
And
visibly.
I said, lobotomy. I hardly know her. So-
As the crowd on their knees, gasping for air, Giggity slowly drops to the floor with tears in his eyes.
So the search party are having flags of Fafnir on them. So
I'm
they're Fafnir search party.
I'm a
What
like
are all they
I'm a-
carrying with them, you know?
They are on horses with armor and crossbows, swords, spears.
Sorry.
How far away are they?
They're a distance, so they
Oh,
don't notice you yet, but they exist in that area.
I see.
Um, are we currently on the boat on our way
No, you
to?
guys are setting up the boat kind of a
Okay.
bit outside of the town,
Hugh.
the little village. So, what do you guys do?
How often
Nothing.
are they here?
Like never. They're too scared of these woods.
Just
Like,
really
never,
very
never?
They used to
Oh,
not be
they-
scared of them, but they accidentally released a test subject of theirs in here, and it's been kind of wandering around. So they just kind of refuse to come here. So they must be pretty desperate to find you guys.
I don't know why they want us so much.
I can think of a few reasons.
I never even
You
came
guys
across
are
the.
the
It's not like people- it's
first
not like
ones to escape.
It's not like people don't know what's happening in there. They literally broadcast it to everybody.
Yes, but this can be seen as a kind of weakness of theirs. This can be used for the revolution. You guys
Like
are,
in Hunger Games.
Duh,
you guys
duh,
are the best
duh,
example.
duh, duh. I see.
So they want to
Well, I hope so.
extinguish that.
So what you're saying is we should
We should go.
fan the flames.
Fan the flames.
And the
That's
flame.
crazy.
Would you like
I'm
to head
personally
back
ready.
into the little village while I finish up with the boat?
Yeah, I'll just go make sure I didn't leave anything behind that I'm not gonna come back for, you know.
Hey, Ash, do I have everything on my person?
Yes.
I'm gonna
I
help
mean,
him
I
with the
guess you
boat.
don't have your keg of beer.
Well, it's in my bag of holding. So if I
Oh.
have my bag of holding, I have my keg of beer.
Oh yeah, you got a new one.
I did. You gave me. You literally said, "Hey,
Yep.
hey."
Um,
Yes.
we should have your items by the time you get back.
Okay.
So, like, about like half an hour later, he calls you back and says that the boat's ready.
I have all the stuff I need.
Is there anything you're
I'm
wanting to
gonna-
leave behind with us?
Not right now.
I don't
All right.
think so. I just have a question.
Yes.
How long do you estimate that this boat ride will take us to get to the location we're headed for?
I'd say about a day's journey.
All right. Good to know.
Adventurers.
Thank you.
You'll know you're in the area when he kind of gives you a painting of the area of what it looks like. That you will be getting out at that dock. All right. Um, good luck.
Thank you.
So Dupe immediately like rushes into the boat and is like
God,
excited for adventure.
I forgot he was there. Every time.
Just always here.
I know she is, but like, brain just doesn't acknowledge NPCs if they aren't actively saying something.
You see.
And then you hear her for the first time speak in kind of like a high pitched voice. Come on, hurry up! I want to go.
Okay, yeah, we can go.
Do you want us to keep the child here?
For
Dupe?
No.
No, Dupe is fine.
Dupe is fine.
Dupe's an
All right.
adult.
Dupe is a child.
I said what I said.
Okay.
I didn't
I'm,
hear.
I'm convincing
said
them. I'm convincing them that it's not that big of a deal.
Okay.
Do not underestimate my power.
He's just kind of like thinking of the voice he just heard of clearly a child. And he's like, what? Okay. He heads back into the village.
Well, I think this is going to be a very successful time. I don't. I'm not very good at speeches.
Onward to adventure.
All right. So you guys go on to the boat and start drifting down the river. Let me see if this video is this song is copyright striked of the music I might play. In the meantime, you guys just have a conversation, like just kind of role play.
So, what did you guys do before the trials? Just
Well-
out of
Oh.
curiosity.
Let's go. Let's make lore. This is a great idea. So before the trials, I was but a simple pirate. I plundered and killed many people because treasure.
Let's go. The song is not copywritten.
Can we continue role playing?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't happen for a bit of what's going on. I'm just
Yeah, I was a professor at I'm just gonna make up a university name, I guess. Unless Ash has an idea, because it's his world. So
uh the University of Weedledum.
great. I'm so glad I let you choose. I know I'm gonna make my own. You know
I'm
what?
just kind of
Fuck you.
thinking of that meme. I don't remember exactly what he's saying, but thinking of that meme where it shows Shrek all like, "Hi, I'm little Timmy" or something. What wanna be friends? And then there's just another Shrek just like waving his hands, going, "Whittledy dum."
You know, I'm gonna, yeah, I was a professor at Granite Hills University, and I was also one of the lead expeditioners when it came to excavation sites. So I study dragons, specifically dragon bones mostly. Um, but really anything dragon, I just really specialize in draconic osteology.
Man, I feel kind of out of place now. You two seem to really have your lives in order.
Beast trigger.
I worked for a company, sort of a just working there until I made enough money to get out and go do something else. But I worked for this company that would auction off people, sort of as romantic companions, to rich folks.
Dang it, Ash,
I
don't do stuff. Don't do that.
I was one of those people that was auctioned off.
See,
So I was used a lot for my looks and my body. But as soon as I had enough money from it, I was gonna just leave. But I couldn't handle it. I just ran. Didn't know what else to do. It was becoming too much for me. So,
what did you want to do if you could live left?
well, I originally wanted to find someone, a very specific person. I knew her when we were a lot younger. Um, Probably, I think, about 7-ish years ago by now. Don't even know if she's still alive. But if I could find her, that would be amazing. But I guess I've sort of done away with trying to figure that out as of recently. And now with, you know, newfound power in my patron, I find myself just wanting to understand things more, just the world in general, and understand people. Um, that's about it, honestly.
And do you have any goals moving forward? Besides, general understanding. It's fine if you don't. It's perfectly admirable to just enjoy life while you can, but I just know I can't function without a plan, so
Honestly,
Yep.
I think just trying to figure out why everything is the way it is, figure out the secrets of the universe, one might say, um, but less from a wanting of arcane knowledge and more of just wanting to have a feeling of contempt or content.
Within it.
Uh, uh, yes, just you know the feeling of relief you get when you finally understand how something works. That's what I want.
See, I guess I could say I have a similar thing, although it's not as grand as the universe. But I guess before I talk, Giggity friend, do you have any goals?
Goals,
Yeah?
gold, money,
What do you wish to do with that
basically.
money?
Um, I don't know, live large, you know, as close to kinglyhood as I can get.
See. Well,
But no way that I get that far anytime soon. So just gold for now. Money.
You guys hear a kind of big splash in the water.
Sploosh.
before Tarek says what his goals are, I guess he's cut off. We're still. He's like, what was that?
You do not see Dupe on the boat.
Dude.
Oh,
I immediately look overboard.
You see Dupe just kind of like swimming in the water, trying to catch up with the boat.
can I cast mage hand for her to try and grab onto, maybe,
Sure.
and just sort of pull her as best I can towards the boat.
After a bit of pulling, she eventually grabs the back of it. The boat is
Okay.
going much faster than I thought.
Yeah, maybe don't jump off if you're not, confident in that ability.
I saw a frog.
Giggity jumps into the water.
But no, Tarek, sorry, you were about to say something.
Yes.
Okay, bye, Giggity.
Oh well, I mean,
Oh, were you
yeah,
joking?
because that little boat is gonna outrun my pirate ass.
True.
I was
Alright.
bred for this shiz. I was
Alright.
Well, as I said, my uh goal is to finally understand something as well. Um, from a young age, you've probably been able to tell I've had a fascination with dragons. I think many people go through this stage, but I don't think I ever grew out of it. Definitely not, actually. And even as much as I study about their history, their morphology, biology, they, I just don't feel any closer to understanding them than I did when I was so fascinated with them at a young age. So my goal is to finally be able to understand dragons, I guess. How they live, why why they do the things they do, you know?
That's fair. Say they're pretty interesting creatures. I guess I've never seen one up close in any way, so
I mean, we saw the giant pile of dragon bones, or unless
I
that was
never went
just
in
the
there.
interior. Really, that's interesting.
Well, no, he would have had to
I
run past it to get to the exit.
I thought the exit was where in the area where I was.
No, it was in the area where they were.
Oh, okay. Then I did see it.
Yeah, I saw that. Never mind.
Well, I mean like I've never seen a dragon alive before. Not even in like a passing overhead, you know.
Closest thing you guys you've seen to a dragon alive would be when the Riddle Master turned into one.
Oh, he did do that for like a split second. And then
Hey, I've seen a dragon up close. Come on.
Before being teleported away by Blake.
I think he means us as a group,
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
like in this specific campaign.
I see.
Yeah.
That makes more
Um,
sense.
yeah, and then Blake saved your butt by teleporting it away with the necklace.
Yeah.
Ew,
I've
that
only
was
been able
Blake.
to see glimpse.
I was playing the character, but it was Blake's character. So yeah. Oh yeah, he also had a pretty valuable item that you guys kind of lost due to him
Uh,
dying.
yeah.
Anyways, continue.
Oh, right. Is there anything else? Once you do know everything about there is to know about dragons, is there anything you plan to do with that information?
Well, I hope to write a lot. I would like others to be able to access the information I have because I'm sure, at least if they're not interested in dragons, my methodology of being able to fully understand a species would be helpful to many others, but maybe that's just a lofty ideal I'll never fully understand, but I document everything I can to help others as well.
And is that from a position of seeking fame through writing or just to put more knowledge into the world?
I would just like to put more knowledge into the world. I didn't need to be a professor, but I am. I could have stayed just as field scientist, but here I am. I don't conduct research through the university, so
Are you meant to be at your job currently?
yes. I was promised information about a dig site, and then I ended up where we met.
I see.
You guys feel the boat kind of shake violently as seems like something underneath passed by that was pretty big.
Can I check if Dupe is in the boat?
Yes, Dupe is in the boat.
Okay.
Is Gavin in the boat?
Yes.
Okay. I knew I made the joke of like, oh, no, the boat not being able to out like swim or like outrun me, but like just making sure.
So it seems like
Oh, it's
something
not a joke,
big
but
is moving around in the water.
cool.
I guess I'll just sort of sit there. I mean, I can't. What am I gonna do? Brace for impact?
Dupe kind of runs to the side of the boat to try and get a look at it. And then it kind of comes out of the water and looks at you guys. Here, let me get the picture of it and also timestamp.
Ooh, we get a picture.
Yep. So it's kind of just staring down Dupe right now. I'm going to put in general, and no, it is not the bearded dragon.
What the fuck?
Anyways, roll initiative.
Yeah. I had a feeling that those words were coming soon.
Oh boy.
I
11:35. Fun.
Be sure to put them into the initiatives channel.
Is that is that good or bad, Gambit?
Hmm?
That it's 11:35.
Oh, it's just I have school tomorrow.
You can want.
I mean, it's just this thing. It probably won't be a long fight.
Hey, cool. I can do this. I
Right.
did want to finish. I didn't want to like leave on you guys. It's just I gotta make you guys aware that
But
Yeah.
we should probably stop after this fight anyways.
Yes, we are stopping after this fight.
But it shouldn't be a long fight. It's just one creature.
Yep.
I say that and then
it's like 50.
summon 50
origin-
devils.
In the original, there were 3 enemies present. Only 2 of them were fighting, though. But in this one, I'm just gonna have you guys fight one, because you guys
Yeah,
are
there's
not. You guys are
significant
not
differences.
as powerful as the original party.
Did you say we get
We're
initiative?
not Keltson. We're not him.
What, Gavin?
What did you say for this roll? I forget. I didn't.
Initiative.
So I get to roll twice. I forgot about that.
Do you? Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll stick with the 12. I'm sticking with the 12, chat.
Got a 2.
I did. Yeah, I rolled a 2. Lucky guess.
So the enemy got a 2. I
Oh,
was
I thought you said.
Enemy's going last. We win
Oh,
these.
cool. We win these. He's getting his ass clapped.
which means Gavin, you get a chance to do assassinate.
And Dupe gets to do stuff.
It gets to do stuff.
Anyways, it is first Juno's turn.
Oh yeah.
Sneaky.
I'm going to.
You're going to.
I'm figuring out a spell.
Okay.
Sorry. I will cast. First of all, I'll cast Hex on it.
Yeah.
Because it's a bonus action. And it just automatically happens. I'm trying to figure out which ability score I want to have it be bad at. I mean, Dex is always a safe bet. Dex and Wisdom are pretty safe bets. So
Here, let me
I'll
turn up
say-
the music.
I'll do Dexterity. It'll have disadvantage on all dexterity checks.
All right.
That's my bonus action, and then my action. I'm gonna, I think, just like instinctively cast Eldritch Blast at it. Like my brain just, the minute there's an enemy, my first reaction is just. Psh. So
Okay.
Ooh,
Eldritch
Dr.
Blast,
Pepper.
baby! I get to make, I believe it's 2 blasts at it because we're level 5. Yes. 2 ranged spell attacks. That first one is a 13. And the second one is a 18. Do either of those hit?
The 18 hits.
So then that's this plus this. Oh, that's like almost max damage. That's 12 force damage and 6 necrotic.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, so 18 damage total.
Yep.
With that Eldritch Blast.
Does Snake Guy become confuzzled by any of those attacks?
No.
Oh, sad. So I forget. I think that was like one of the things about Assassinate is if the creature is confused,
I'm looking it up right now.
it's a crit hit on Confuzzled.
I'm looking it up
Okay.
at this moment.
It is now Gigity's turn.
Yeah, that's why. That's why I asked.
You have advantage if it hasn't taken its turn yet. Just period, you have advantage, so you will get to add your sneak attack dice.
Okay.
The critical hit only happens if they're surprised.
Yeah,
But regardless, you get
last time
advantage.
last creature we fought was confused and it was glorious. Anyway, what are my sneak attack dice? Like I forget what I roll for those.
3d6
3d
on top of your normal weapon damage.
6. Okay, cool. I'm going to use. It's in the water, right? So like not
Yeah.
not on level ground. So I guess I'll pull out my short.
Accidentally left VC
Welcome back.
instead of ending the stream. Right. So what are you doing?
I'm pulling out my short bow to attack it,
All right.
and it has not taken its turn, so I'll use Assassinate, and I get advantage over the creature,
All right.
which means I roll twice for attack, right? Or
To see if you hit, yeah. And you take the higher number.
and that's D20, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm learning. We win these. Oh, yeah, hold on. Please. That's a nat 20, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you crit anyways. So
I love this. I love this new die. It's so cool. Yeah, it's a nat 20. And then it says attack bonus is +6. Damage type
this is a
1d6
26 hit.
piercing.
So you'll roll 8d6.
26 hits.
8d6? Hold on.
Yeah, because when you get a crit, you double the dice.
Yes. And I add all of those together, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
So 8d6.
I have exactly 8d6. This is gonna be great. Okay, everyone ready?
Yep.
Here, listen to this.
I heard the first shake.
That's a lot of high numbers. Okay, so that's we're playing Yahtzee now. This is great, guys.
Farkle? I was only 6 dice, but you know,
Farkle?
still.
Oh, I
Farkle,
scared
yeah.
the last campaign with it. I was playing Yahtzee behind my screen, and this one was in person, and they're just all like, "Why is he rolling?"
Why is he
So many dice.
Okay, so that's that's 24. I rolled 24.
And then add whatever your shortbow says. It says something plus a number.
Something plus a number.
It says 1d6 plus something.
Oh, I don't think I got that. I see what you mean on the other ones, but for the short bow, I didn't get that last time we talked.
A
Last
short
time I used it.
1d6 piercing. There's no
1d6 piercing.
You wouldn't get to add anything to it?
no. It has no additional damage modifier. Short bows are weird like that.
Okay,
That's
cool.
dumb.
Okay, maybe I didn't
Uh,
forget that.
I
then.
thought the additional damage modifier was based off of your like own personal stats.
I don't.
And
Probably
so
is,
for-
but I don't know if short bow has.
Well, by default, it's strength unless it's a finesse weapon.
Isn't
and
it?
you can
Isn't
use
short
that.
bow finesse?
It's not. We checked last time.
Oh,
Remember, we had the discussion about whether or not ranged weapons were dexterity based or strength based.
well, I was arguing they were strength based, anyways. So
Anyway,
So is it plus
whatever your strength is.
whatever my strength is?
Yeah,
Plus
what's
2.
your. So, yeah, +2. So 26 piercing damage.
26 piercing.
Man, your crossbow shots, like your first shot every time is just shatters through the bones of the creature. And then your
Dude,
second one.
I really want a crossbow because I guarantee that it'll just
I mean-
demolish.
Is it your?
Grant-
Is that your turn?
And yeah, I don't know where the hell I'm gonna hide. So, yeah, I just get all that advantage over the dude.
Granted, I
Yeah.
did 18 on mine. Like I did 18 damage. But like
Nice.
it's magic, so it doesn't feel as it doesn't feel as like visceral, you know?
Just yeah, it's just like you're doing magic attacks that does a decent amount of damage. I pull out a stick with a string on it, does 26
Right?
damage.
Maybe I should have gone.
you're hitting right between the eyes every time.
W
Yeah.
hit.
My Eldritch Blast like maybe hit its like chest somewhere, and like a little bit of that skin dried up from the necrotic damage, but like that's it.
Mhm.
I gave him eczema, and you shot him in the skull.
This is great. We win these.
Anyway,
Right. It is Tarek's turn.
I cast Cloud of Daggers at 3rd level.
Okay.
Okay, so there's a cube of 5 feet of just daggers flying around, like flies, you know.
Hmm.
Such
They're
a good
zipping,
spell.
like they're just flying around, daggers everywhere. It takes 4d6 slashing damage when it appears there, so 4d6. It's gonna take 13 damage just from the spell appearing, and then when it starts its turn there, it has to take that again. So just tell me when
Okay.
its turn starts, and I'll roll again.
All
But right
right.
now it's just 13.
Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right. It is Dupe's turn.
Let's go.
All right, let's see.
Eldritch Blast hits the chest. Gets shot in skull and then gets swarmed by dagger flies.
It just goes back down under the water. Like I did not.
I did not think I would lose this fight.
I will say though, like my reaction to it isn't just like a cool, nonchalant, like psh, it's more like a Jesus, what the fuck? Like that's the.
Well, that's why I cast a cloud of daggers immediately too. I was like, what the? Kill it.
Holy shit!
All right. So then, you see, Dupe has a ring that starts glowing. The like crystal, the blue crystal on it starts glowing, and Dupe jumps out of the boat.
Dude, don't go into the cloud of daggers. It's
And-
dangerous.
Dude, that was. Come on, dude. We're
And starts
supposed to win these.
Dupe starts walking on the water, and it kind of goes like
Jesus.
under under enough of where its head is to where it's not in the cloud of daggers,
Jesus.
and that hits. Starts stabbing the thing.
Dude, why wouldn't you just cast a spell like the rest of us? Come on.
Come on, tisk.
What's this main character energy going on?
tisk.
Calm your
Alright.
shit. You're not
And
him
then,
or
then
her.
and then Dupe hops back onto the boat.
Anyway, so it's the creature's turn now, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, it's gonna take it's gonna take 13 damage again.
All right. It then howls in pain as it falls down into the water with a big splash that gets all of you wet. Except for Dupe, because Dupe immediately ran and hid behind Juno.
Well, Dupe is already wet from being
True.
under the water.
Yeah, I guess. So it wouldn't matter.
Ugh. Gonna get cold. These clothes are gonna take forever to dry.
Afraid of a little bit of hypothermia, huh, boys?
Yes,
Back in my day.
I don't want to get sick right before we go to the haunted house. Thank you very much.
So Dupe's kind of shivering and asks if we can kind of set up camp for the night, like kind of move to shore and set up a little camp.
I mean,
I
I
would
think
very
that'd
much
be
like to do
fine.
that.
Yeah.
All right. So you all pull
We're gonna
off to the
chance the-
side and start setting up camp. Who does what?
Yeah, I'm gonna go change my clothes, make a fire, and then hang my other clothes somewhere near the fire, but not too close.
Okay. So Dupe also hangs their clothes, which means you guys all get to see Dupe for the first time, except for Noah.
Oh,
Uh,
Is this
glad
going
we
in
cleared
general?
that up.
I'm putting it into NPCs.
Oh, all of a sudden we're using.
So that is Dupe under the cloak.
Honestly, not what I expected.
What were you expecting?
I'll send a picture. I just need to
Okay.
find it.
Okay.
Gonna be this gremlin.
To be fair, Dupe does look pretty cute. Well, kind of like an elf with horns.
The
As Dupe gets
Did you
older,
put
I will
in
say that Dupe gets less human looking.
is Dupe supposed to be a tiefling?
Yes, Dupe is a tiefling.
Okay, yeah, I think the AI just doesn't know what a tiefling is.
Yeah.
I
So
think.
so Dupe is half tiefling, half elf. But
Ah, okay.
um, as Dupe
So it kind of
grows
knows.
grows older, Dupe is going to become more tiefling looking.
Mm-hmm.
So Dupe was
Fascinating.
born to
How do you spell
elf.
tiefling?
Tiefling?
So Dupe was actually. I'll let you guys figure out Dupe's backstory on your own.
Yeah,
Uh,
we'll get
yeah.
to it.
So you all kind of Dupe uses. Does Dupe have a spell to help? Uh, so as someone's kind of like setting up the fire pit, Dupe casts firebolt onto it.
Um, I mean, I could have done that too.
So
Let her have her
as
moment.
so whoever's setting up the sticks, they just there's a giant blast of fire in their face, and then the other people they just hear a big blast as they're like setting up camp.
Well, thank goodness I'm still on the boat.
um,
So Gambit at this
I
point you can go. It's like all
Cool.
that's going on now is setting up is camp stuff.
Cool.
yeah, I'm gonna ritual cast speak with animals.
All right.
Um, so it takes like 10 minutes, but I can understand, I can comprehend and commune with any of the animals in the general area. Um, they don't just like follow my directions just because I can talk to them, but they are there.
Yeah.
Um, so I do that, and after I do, I'm gonna just see if I can. Do I hear any animals speaking in the area right now?
Yeah. There's some birds and squirrels.
Okay, I'll go up to one of the birds, if I may. What are they talking about?
Um, there is one just saying "caca" over and over. Um,
Um, okay.
there are some ravens kind of making fun of that one who's going "caca."
I'll talk to the ravens then. I'll say, hey, uh, hi, how's it going?
It's going all right.
Hey, I just had a question, sort of a question slash uh request. Have you seen any sort of like dangerous things in this general area that we should be worried about while we're camping here?
Not really. My owner's been kind of moving around, making it quite safe.
Your owner?
Yeah. I was raised by them. Their My dad was their dad's pet.
Oh,
My dad
who
sadly
would
is
that
kind of
be?
in an eternal sleep. So, um, my dad was
East.
known as Albin.
Okay.
My owner's name is Bell Timechester.
Interesting. Good to know. Then I'll just that's all I wanted to know, just making sure the area is nice and secure. We won't be hunted or anything like that. Um, thank you.
I'll alert the
I
owner of your presence. Let her know that you're safe.
oh there's you don't need to do that if you want to.
she'll probably stab you in your sleep if she thinks you're hostile.
Okay. Well, we're not. Okay, thank you.
I think that the tone difference got Juno a little confused. Instead of you hearing Ash say, "I'm gonna let my boss know that you're not a threat," you heard, "I'm gonna let my boss know that you're safe," like as in that you're okay.
Yeah, no, they're saying that you're not a threat.
Yeah.
Okay. I was getting. I'm gonna let my boss know that that you're a quote unquote good guy. I
Yeah,
was.
I see.
yeah, that's what they're saying.
I know, but like from their perspective, maybe they're good, but like we, from their perspective, might not be. That's why I was like, okay.
Okay.
No, but I understand what you meant now. Um, thank you. That's all. If you need anything, let me know. You've got about 8.5 more minutes before I can't understand you. Um, so
You got
if you do need
any?
something,
You got any seeds?
And he's
not
yo.
on me, I don't believe. Yeah, no, I don't happen to have any seats on me.
If you get me some seeds, I'll get you a reward or any treats.
Okay. Cool. I can I forage for seeds?
Sure.
Is that like a survival check?
Yes.
That's a 22.
All right. So
I fucking
I love
find those seeds.
tacos.
you find a bag in camp of seeds.
Just I don't find the seeds in the forest.
I do. I have tacos. Does the bird
I
like
Yeah.
tacos?
Well, it's
I'll
like a little
take the bag of
satchel. It's
seeds.
like a little satchel of seeds.
I'll take like a small handful of them and bring them to the bird.
Okay. Damn, that would have been such a funny moment if you got a lower one. Um, what I was gonna have happen is while you were searching for them, you would like be searching for a while and find like a bit, and then Dupe would just kind of be standing next to you, snacking on the seeds of hers from her satchel. Kind of like, what you doing?
Yeah, so I'll bring a little handful of the seeds back to the
All right.
bird then.
Um, and then starts. It gives you a makeshift fishing pole.
Sick. Thanks, man.
That's
I
actually dope.
appreciate it.
It's actually
That's
sick.
Because ravens, fun fact, are very intelligent animals and know how to make tools.
I'm gonna
Yes.
put on my equipment fishing pole, but in quotes. Fishing pole. Okay, that's all I wanted to do. Was I just wanted to make sure that we were like safe, and I figured the animals around would be fine to talk to.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm doing, and then I'm gonna set up shop for sleeping.
All right.
And that's all I'm doing.
Okay. Later, one of the squirrels are kind of like um, hissing at Dupe and kind of like throwing nuts at her. So
What?
she like quickly takes cover behind Juno.
All right.
This is before before your time is up.
Um, can I? Is the squirrel saying anything?
It's just like cursing her out, like saying you shouldn't show your face around here.
Oh. Um, I'll say to the squirrel like, "Hey man, not cool. Um, what's what's your problem? Like we don't need to be doing that. We're both just separate entities, sort of just living in the same general area. We'll be gone before you even know it."
He came through the forest and attacked my family, and then um, crawled up the tree in a like terrifying way and destroyed our home.
Goop, is that true? Oh wait, sorry, you can understand it.
I think
Dude,
since you made
considers-
that point, I'd like to point out that I have been listening to you talk at animals this entire time and just be like, yeah, I don't think anyone understands what's going on right now.
And then you just look to the child and say,
I will-
"Is that true?" After staring at a squeaking squirrel.
uh,
We're gonna have to put Juno down. He's senile.
will immediately realize my mistake, and I'll explain to her what just happened. And then I'll ask.
She shakes her head and says that she's never been over here.
Okay.
I just realized something.
Well-
Never mind. Continue.
Sorry. I will go. I'll talk to the squirrel again and just say. She claims that never happened, and I've known her longer than I've known you. Not necessarily saying that makes her innocent, but you know,
Also, what
A little
happened to our
biased.
legs? They're perfectly fine now.
I think you're thinking. I think you are you racist? Are you?
I might be.
That's, were you
What's a
looking at a
race?
different
It looks
person?
like her, but its legs were kind of like broken backwards, and it was walking on them.
I know what's happening, but I don't want to say anything because if you don't remember, then that's your fault.
No,
Oh,
I
well.
remember.
So it kind of like scatters away.
Okay. I will go lay down to go to bed.
Okay. You then see Dupe kind of go through your bag.
Hey, what's going on there?
I want
What's
to read
going on?
something.
You want to read something? The
She pulls out the diary.
Okay, yeah, feel free.
Can you teach
Alright,
me
Go
to?
ahead, just to read.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yes, child.
that's kind of a large task.
Can you read
Boo.
to
I
me?
I I can do that. That's a lot less large of a task.
Alrighty. She kind of like just sits in your lap and gives you the book.
Okay. Yeah, I'll read a little bit to her, I guess. Like in real life though, I'll probably do that another time, just
Yeah.
because time.
Well, you're
Good
probably
night.
just reading the chapter you already read, which is you guys getting kidnapped.
Right, right.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting you to continue reading it. It was more of a plug-in of a reminder you have this.
No, I remember.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Trust you. Alright.
I don't forget these things, Ashton. You played a campaign with me for a very long time.
Yeah, you
You
like
know-
wrote everything down. You like had a whole
Dude.
note section about Nyx.
My like brain when it comes to playing D&D is everywhere always.
So, you all do your nightly tasks and later eventually hit the hay.
Cool.
And that is the end of today's session.
Yay!
Thank you for joining us on a series of trials, Chapter 1.